Let's welcome to the show here Robert Atkinson, the founder and president of the Information Technology and Innovation Foundation. So first, can you describe for us the importance of this technology and what displays would be affected?
I'm looking at a display right now. I have a display in my car. We have displays in tanks, airplanes. We have displays in phones, displays in our living room. Displays are everywhere. They're ubiquitous. And the Chinese have already taken over the LCD market globally. And now they're going after the higher end OLED market, where Samsung and LG are doing okay. Do we really want that to happen? Do we want them to eliminate and kill those companies? The U.S. would be in tough shape if that happened.
So the Chinese heavily subsidized BOE, and it's grown in market share from 1% of global displays to now 51% of global displays, and that's happened in a 10-year period. What could happen if the U.S. has to rely on China for these displays?
I'll tell you what happens if we ever get in a kinetic conflict. Good luck on getting any more displays imported to the U.S. That's number one. Number two is they just have so much leverage over us, and they could raise prices dramatically. They could get in a spat with us, and they could say, hey, by the way, if you don't do what we want, we're not going to sell you displays. No more iPhones. This is a big, big deal. We cannot be dependent upon China for such an important core technology. And the U.S. International Trade Commission has already ruled that they have stolen intellectual property from Samsung. This isn't in debate. It's already been agreed upon. Everybody knows that.
So, put it directly, if BOE runs Samsung out of the display business, what would it mean if we ever come to a conflict then with China?
No, we'd have to look out the window on airplanes because we wouldn't have displays. Once we wouldn't have the ability to buy new displays, or it'd be a lot harder to buy new displays. Let's put it that way. This is an important technology. As I said, it's a cross-cutting technology. It goes into so much of our daily life, so much in commercial life, and in military life.
So, Robert, in about 10, I want to get this in 10 seconds because we're running out of the show here. What do you think the Trump administration needs to do?
They need to do two things. Number one, that you need to tell the ITC to rule in favor of Samsung and have a 10-year exclusion order on BOE. They need to change the law in Congress so that you don't have this ridiculous rule that if there's no harm directly in the U.S. that you can't win the case. Right. That rule needs to change. It's long overdue.
Robert Atkinson, I appreciate it. Thank you for bringing light to this important story. Appreciate it.